Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Medieval 2 Total War. The Turks. Yeah, we're the Turks right now. We're not Tushtopia. In the grand campaign of Medieval 2 Total War. Now, it has been a while since I've played. I've had to take a little bit of a break, recharge my enthusiasm for the game. I sort of got a little bit tired of it, and I know some people probably don't like that I have a huge backlog and I pre-record a lot of my videos, but it has allowed me to do things like this, to sit back, take a break, not get completely burned out on the game. And by doing so, it has allowed me to... I really want to kill that heretic. It has allowed me to take a step back from Medieval 2 and just sort of regain my enthusiasm for it, because we have been playing this game for a long time. I mean, I started this series probably, I don't know exactly when this video is going to come out, but it's getting close to a year ago in real time. So this video will probably be coming out close to a year ago since the start of the series. Part of that is because I have been playing other games in the interim. I don't want to play only Medieval 2. I don't want to play only one game on my channel at a time. But it has been wild. I have not expected this series to go on for as long as it has.
Orders.
Certainly.
How may I serve?
Yes, noble master.
Certainly not as long as I have.
Harassing me will not help matters.
Let's go ahead and end the turn. Just see what happens. I expected the series to be done by now. I didn't expect us to get crushed by the Timurids and the Mongols. Mostly the Mongols. The Timurids sort of came after. But we did, and I had to fight constantly to try to bring it back from the edge, and I have. We are now back to being one of the top power... That's not it. That's not it. We are now back to being one of the top powers in the world, and that's back from having basically nothing. Part of me wishes that I had sort of just given up on it, but a large part of me is like, man, this has been quite the challenge and a lot of fun. Not so much fun that I didn't get burned out on the game. I did. That's why I had to take a little bit of a break from it. But with that as it is, we are going to wreck face. What are my plans? Well, first off, we need to do something about the English. I believe that they are the only enemy that we have right now that we can actually deal with. The Aztecs, I don't want to ship armies overseas all the time. So I want to build that castle up over there before I take care of the Aztecs. Poland is not nearly as large as it looks like, and they probably won't be around for too much longer. The Mongols are far away. The Timurids are not. The Timurids are right here. They border us. In fact, I believe last episode they were threatening one of our castles. Can I retrain the Janissaries, or do I have to send them back to the city? I probably have to send them back to the city.
Sultan.
Go ahead and go.
We move, Sultan.
Nah, you can't quite make it, huh? Well, hopefully they don't revolt. We also have Milan down here. I don't want to poke the bear yet. That is not a thing that I have any interest in doing. I have town militia in here that I'm just paying for. Not sure. Excuse me. Not sure what my plan was for there. I also have Sifis up here. And farther up here, I have some Ottoman infantry. I might as well pull these guys down.
Orders.
I don't remember exactly what my plans were before this, because it's been a while. That's the one drawback to sort of taking as long of a break as I did. But, let's see. I wouldn't mind marching on Antwerp, but I do want to make sure that there's troops in here. Okay, alright, let's do this.
As my Sultan
Let's
will.
just take out
How may I serve,
these
Sultan?
guys and advance. Good. Now, they might try to come back here and try to take this. I'll just build a couple of light troops to compensate.
Yes, Sultan. We close for battle. Along
And let's go ahead and kill these
Your
guys.
faith and courage have triumphed.
I'm not going to get too many losses. Go ahead and release them for now.
Alhamdulillah. Allah
Are you
has
chivalrous?
granted us
Well, you
victory.
are now.
We could lay a trap here if you will. Yes.
You were
noble
more
master.
chivalrous before, though.
This will be an honorable
Let's go ahead and
battle.
march on Antwerp.
Noble one.
Go ahead and combine these
Sultan.
troops together.
Na'am.
And that almost makes me want to disband
Sultan.
these guys.
Na'am.
What do we have in here? Flemish pikemen, arquebusiers, and Revolt. Yeah. Yeah, let's grab a couple
Yes,
of the
noble master.
gunners here. We haven't really run into any gun infantry of our own. I think that the Turks have some. I just don't know where they are. Nafatoon. I do want to use Nafatoon more. I haven't really done that much with them.
You will have
But
to fight
they are
us
quite
for
good.
these waters.
And I believe I have divined how to use them. Denmark is still being a
Engage
huge
me,
pain in
or
my
be gone.
side.
Sultan.
Go ahead and end the turn. I forgot to kill that heretic, didn't I? Well, I moved my guy onto it, so he should have killed it. Really, right now, we're just sort of building up, I guess. Blockade Khan.
Orders,
guess I
mighty
could.
Sultan.
There's a lot of boats in the harbor, though. France and Tiverids have gone to war. We have some training being done. Go ahead and build another infantry. How many troops can this hold for free? 3. No. 5. 5 spearmen. Okay.
Noble one.
Let's go ahead and
Yes,
besiege
Sultan.
Antwerp.
We close for battle.
We'll go ahead
We shall
and throw in
endure
a bunch
outside their
of
walls.
rams.
Lay siege.
Don't know if we
Do you
want
wish
to
to take the
use
walls,
siege
Sultan?
towers.
This will be an honorable battle.
I mean, we have, you know,
Has the time
Here,
come to
new
strike, mighty Sultan? We will
a revolt
engage
would
them
allow us to
honorably.
directly attack the city.
Awaiting your order to strike,
We
Sultan.
might do that. Okay, the Bastion. Yeah, the Bastion. It's having a bit of an issue with squalor, a little bit of unrest. But none of those things are really all too concerning. Let us... Grand Bazaar for more income. Our Royal Barracks. Ooh, Janissary Musketeers. Now that's what I'm looking for. Is it going to be a situation where I'm only going to be able to build gunpowder units out of my cities? Maybe. Egypt is the richest faction. I don't know how. I believe they've lost most of their land. Maybe they're just not doing anything with their money. Over here, I know there's land here. I might want to try to take it. Maybe. But I don't want to lose my general. I want my general to stay here and improve the population of the city, but I don't want to send them my armies out on their own. Okay.
Orders.
Let's just go ahead and take care of it.
Orders, mighty Sultan.
More
Na'am,
cities
great
mean more
Sultan.
land mean
Inshallah,
more wealth.
our wind shall be fair.
And this will
Inshallah,
actually give us
the
access
wind
to some
shall
trade
return tomorrow.
goods, much like
Your plan, great Sultan?
over here.
I serve your will.
As my Sultan will.
And we're going to definitely take this fight, I think.
This will be an honorable battle.
I hope I'm not making a mistake here. I might be. It wouldn't be the first time.
Find a way to an honorable victory.
I'm hoping the revolt is enough to actually get through the city gate. It should be. Start deployment.
Remember that the goal here
The goal
is
is
to capture the
to
settlement,
beat my
not
enemies.
destroy it. Buildings destroyed on the battlefield
Stop
will
talking.
also...
Nobody cares. Okay, yeah, that's basically what I was hoping, that by starting with a cannon unit, they would start back away from the city walls. So let us send our revolt in to take out the gate. I can't remember if revolts are good against walls or not. I guess we can attempt it after we take out the gate. I want to make sure the gate goes down, though. Bring our troops forward. Oh, hey, that's actually working now. Neat. Weren't we having issues with that before? I don't remember. Are we not going to get through the gate? Surely we're going to get through the gate. I would be quite sad if we didn't. Running low on ammo. I think we're gonna get through the gate.
The gates are down.
Okay. A little bit concerning. Alright. You guys are going to just march in. Okay, I think what I want to do here, let's get our Ottoman infantry in. See, now that's more like what I remember. It only kind of working, but not really. And we're going to charter Sithis in and just volley. I don't know what I'm going to do with my arcade buziers. Arcade buziers? Arcade buziers. I don't know how it's pronounced. It's more of a defensive unit, I think,
Allah
than
is
a siege
glorious.
unit.
We have
Or at least
taken
in
the
this
walls.
situation,
It
our
is time we captured
actual
this
units
place.
are better than those. I don't know. Sometimes I just say things. What I do know is that our Sithis are awesome. They would never let us down.
Victory is well within our grasp.
Okay, well, we got their
In time, our foe will surely see this and
lighter
lose heart.
infantry to rout. It's not going to really help with their swordsmen. They're sort of hesitating, though, which is only causing them to take more losses. Shouldn't my oddman infantry already be in there? I was kind of hoping they would be. Okay, back off. Back off, everyone. Just give it a minute. What is your plan here? They're heading up on the walls. Okay. Can we shoot into the gatehouse? Or don't they actually have a good line of fire on that? It doesn't look like they should have a line of fire on that. A couple of them do. You are not some of them. Okay. This has become problematic. Turn off skirmish mode and get in there. Just get in there, everyone. I had hoped to set up a position here before they could organize a counterattack, but my guys decided to take their time. I still have fire at will on, so they're still going to get hit by arrows. But this is gonna hurt.
Our foe fights with horns made of clay. We are winning the battle.
Somehow I managed to get their armored swordsmen to back off. And immediately come out. Oh no, that's a different group. Even better. These dismounted English knights are going to really work this. Can I move my Syphilis back this way? Or is that just going to cause more problems? I want to get some of my infantry in there to actually get involved in the melee. Yeah, that's better. The Ottoman infantry still aren't incredible at this, but they're definitely better than the Syphilis. Well, if they're going to abandon the town square, let's bring our Syphilis this way. Or at least the Syphilis that are interested in helping. AKA not those guys. These guys. And just take their town center. Seems pretty straightforward to me. Go ahead and bump up the speed a little bit. Oh, yeah, it looks like they have become... No, those are just routing guys. Okay. Well, charge straight into the town center then. No reason not to. Have my Sisyphus fire into the back rows. Good. Cuts back on the friendly fire a little bit.
Command of the city.
And are they just going to abandon the city to me? I would be fine with that. That would make my job all the more easier. Where is this cannon unit? There they are. There's another one back there in the back corner. I'm not worried about that one. This guy should be worried about them, though. Well, they have a choice now. They can either continue fighting there or save their city. In fact, let's go ahead and pressure them a bit more in the back, shall we? That shouldn't distract those guys, right? Yeah.
The enemy are badly bloodied.
They have
They have
lost
lost half their men.
This will make it even harder for them to actually get to the city center in time. Oh, stop. Yeah, because that's how you shoot arrows. Get into melee and then shoot the arrows. All of the arrows. And that guy just got shot by an arrow. It's fine. England is having a bad time. So what's going to happen first? Are they going to rout, or is the city going to be
serpent's head
taken?
has been cut off. The tail is sure to wither.
Well, they did rout, at least partially. But I think we're going to take the city before anything else happens. Yep. End the battle.
Victory is ours.
Clear victory.
A victory both
That one hurt.
righteous and well deserved. It cannot be said otherwise.
That was mostly my fault. I didn't get into the city in time. In a punctual manner, I should say. But we have taken another city for myself. And we have connected our two territories, which
Alhamdulillah,
doesn't really do much.
we
It's
have
not like it
prevailed.
improves our trade or anything.
word
Most
of
of our
the
trade
blessed
is by
prophet will
sea.
be spread
I should have
here.
killed everyone.
Victory!
Well, crap. Oh no, England hates us. Milan is mad at us. Yep, we should have killed everyone here because we are going to have some unhappy people for a few turns. Go to build an Amman there.
I serve the faith.
We need to start converting this city as fast as possible in order to attempt to get that city down, that unrest down. We'll even build a spy. I can't remember if spies actually help with public order or not. I don't think they do. Okay. Alright, what do we have? Let's move these guys down farther.
Sultan, Jala.
Next turn, we'll move them down even farther.
How may I
I'm not really afraid
Let us stay in the
of
sea,
an
Rat.
attack.
There will be no words.
It's possible
Only
Denmark
battle
might come
now.
over and try to siege one of these cities. I think it's far, far more likely that they're just going to do this crap for the rest of the game until somebody takes them out.
Na'am. Sultan.
Yes.
Somebody
good master.
probably
We
being
will
the
engage
Timurids.
them honorably.
Of course, that also means that we're going to have to
Your
continue
faith and courage
to
have
defend
triumphed.
Stockholm forever.
Sultan. As you will.
Go ahead and retrain those troops. We should also bring these guys down. We have actual Ottoman infantry that we can build here now. I'm just a little concerned that they'll rebel. It might even be better to just disband them.
Orders, mighty Sultan.
Poland is pulling shenanigans. A suitable husband, he's not that great. But sure, why not? Antwerp is riding. Of course they are. As I expected. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to pull this back.
Great Sultan?
This city back from rebelling. I might be able to. I just need to keep pumping out Amans and building machines. And just hope that I get that religious unrest down. Okay, what do we have going on? We are number 2 to 4 in everything. We have some retinues. Lots of construction is done. Not all of it is relevant. Bruges. Only just now got a port? Okay. Well, we can add it to our massive trading network. That's fine. I like trade. Stockholm got some mining. Trade. Trade is good. Some things never change. Alchemy School is capable of upgrading firearms and cannons. Janissary Archer. I can't build that yet, but I should be able to build it next turn. As long as I don't buy anything. But I'd like to take a look at that. If that's a nice little archer militia that I can put in my cities, I'll be kind of happy about that. France. Milan is now at war with me. Okay. Well, it was inevitable.
Orders, mighty Sultan.
I could try to beg for peace with them. I don't know if I have any actual diplomats nearby. I do.
Did you expect
Not
us
that
to
they
be
might-
happy to see you?
Not
No,
that they're really
You must
interested
think
in
us
peace right
fools.
now.
This meeting was worse than fruitless.
You
So
are
it's just
lucky
something we're
the
going to have to
Lord
deal
died
with, being
for
at
our
war with
sins,
everyone.
For you commit many.
Orders, mighty.
Taking your men ashore,
There we
blessed
go.
Sultan. Yes, noble master. We will engage them
This is
honorably.
an easy fight.
Laying
I'm just
siege
going to
to the
auto-calc it.
Alhamdulillah! Allah has granted us victory!
Really?
All praise to Allah for this victory!
Even after that, you're going to have unrest?
Orders, mighty Sultan.
Okay, well, whatever. Tobacco, I don't know what that is. Is that coal? Maybe. France is throwing diplomats at my cities now. What's their plan? Good news is Antwerp isn't in open rebellion now. It looks as if I did actually manage to pull it back by just flooding them with the Mons. That's good to know. The Mongols are attacking the
A
bastion.
terrible sight. The enemy surrounds our walls.
Now
Sultan.
that's interesting. I think that's the first time somebody has attacked the bastion in decades. Failed to crusade on Topia, of course. Oh, there is still rioting. Interesting. Well, that will be interesting. We are the richest faction, which amuses me to no end. Is this being built? Yes. Yeah, that should be fine next turn.
Salam alaikum.
Good. Perfect, actually. If we build anything in York, we could build cannon towers. It's not really something I'm interested in. Wayfarer's Rest? Nothing for... York is kind of capped out on income trade right now. The only way to increase its income even more is to get more cities for it to trade with. Not really expecting any problems back here. Yeah, I can probably build an armory here. I probably should. More docks in Arras to get the trade flowing even more. Sea Watch, I guess. I should also move my capital to London. It's a more centralized city. Compared to Dublin. That might help some of my revolt risk. Not that I really have that much of any revolt risk. We'll build stuff there. Why not? There's no real reason not to. I really need to stop turtling and just go on the offensive. Just build 2 or 3 armies and just go wild with them. Because while this slow, steady build-up progress is working,
Na'am, great
it's
Sultan.
also stalling out the game. We'll build roads to nowhere. It's just sort of a problem I have. I love turtling in strategy games. I just like I like slow games. I don't like rushing. I just like taking my time. Just watching the game go, see how it goes. We have completed a lot of construction, including here. We will begin converting immediately. Actually, we'll build a... No. We should definitely begin converting immediately. We have 2 Amans there. I really want to get those pagans down. Let's go ahead and bring these guys forward. I want to get them to London, and then I want to ship them over here to Antwerp and group them up with Haluk here. Army barracks would be nice, as would the Royal Arsenal. But I want to keep working on stability, because they're not happy again. Some people are never happy. Oslo, I'm not too worried about Oslo. In fact, you know what? Now that we have Hamburg down here, Hamburg can build Ottoman infantry. Let's just disband these troops. I'm not gonna bother getting a fleet in here to transport them. It's just going to take time. And I'm not going to bother improving that city until I forget and improve it anyway. Because that castle is not a city. Because it's sort of back out of the way. if I ever run into a situation where I'm backed up against the wall again, I will definitely start improving that castle. But right now, we need to focus on what matters, and what matters is this region. Basically, this region here that's highlighted. This area, but this area definitely needs to have the full force of my wealth upon it. Well, we can still build more free troops here, so there's no reason not to. Not too much to say over the turns now. But we do have this. Well, I guess I know what we're doing in the next episode. But until then, happy gaming.